Hi everyone, welcome to back the channel. Auto Rush. The Sukhoi Su-24, long known as one of the most iconic tactical bombers of the Cold War era, continues to play a role in modern warfare well into the 21st century. Originally developed in the late 1960s and entering service in the 1970s, the Su-24 was designed as a supersonic, all-weather attack aircraft capable of striking deep into enemy territory with precision weapons. Over the decades, it has been continuously upgraded, modernized, and re-engineered to remain relevant in the rapidly changing battlefield environment. As we step into 2025, the Su-24 still commands attention, and not only for its legacy but for the way Russia has chosen to extend its lifespan with modern technologies and mission adaptability. When the Su-24 was first unveiled, it was often compared to the American F-111 Aardvark due to its variable geometry, wings, terrain-following radar, and low-level penetration capabilities. It was Russia's answer to NATO's deep strike aircraft. But now, half a century later, what makes the 2025 Su-24 still matter? How has an aircraft designed during the height of the Cold War managed to evolve and carve out a place in modern aerial warfare dominated by fifth-generation stealth fighters, drones, and hypersonic weapons? The answer lies in continuous modernization, upgrades in avionics, new weapon systems, and a refined strategic role that adapts the Su-24 to current conflicts rather than retiring it entirely. In its latest 2025 form, the Su-24 has gone through structural reinforcements, avionics overhauls, and integration of advanced precision-guided munitions that make it far more capable than its original versions. Russia has chosen not to discard the Su-24 fleet but instead to selectively modernize it into what is often referred to as the Su-24 M2 standard. This has allowed the aircraft to remain a cost-effective strike platform while Russia invests heavily in newer fighters such as the Su-34, Su-35, and the Su-57. The 2025 Su-24 is essentially a workhorse, less glamorous than stealth bombers but highly versatile and reliable in combat situations where stealth is not a priority. One of the defining characteristics of the Su-24 is its variable sweep wing design. This allows the aircraft to adjust its wing configuration depending on the mission profile, extended for better lift at low speeds during takeoff and landing, or swept back for high-speed penetration at low altitudes. Even in 2025, this feature gives the Su-24 an edge in flying nap-of-the-earth missions, hugging terrain to avoid enemy radar detection. In an era where precision drone strikes dominate headlines, the Su-24's ability to deliver heavy payloads through difficult conditions keeps it relevant. Modern upgrades to the Su-24's avionics have been critical to its survival. In its 2025 iteration, the aircraft features a digital glass cockpit, upgraded navigation systems, and enhanced terrain-following radar that significantly improves pilot situational awareness. The once analog-heavy cockpit now looks more in line with fourth-generation standards, allowing pilots to conduct missions with greater accuracy and reduced workload. Electronic warfare capabilities have also been strengthened, enabling the Su-24 to operate in contested airspace where electronic countermeasures are crucial. Weapon integration has perhaps been the most important modernization aspect. The 2025 Su-24 is capable of carrying an array of modern precision-guided munitions, including laser-guided bombs, satellite-guided glide bombs, air-to-surface missiles, and even anti-ship weaponry. This flexibility allows the aircraft to perform a variety of roles: as a ground attack, maritime strike, and even limited suppression of enemy air defenses. In addition, Russia has worked to integrate standoff weapons into the Su-24's arsenal, giving it the ability to strike targets from beyond the range of enemy defenses. This is a significant upgrade compared to its Cold War role of low-level penetration with unguided bombs. In terms of power plant, the Su-24 retains its twin-engine configuration, offering reliability and redundancy for long-range strike missions. The 2025 modernization package has seen improvements in engine efficiency, reducing maintenance demands and increasing the aircraft's service life. Though it cannot compete in terms of speed and efficiency with modern fighters, Its endurance and ability to carry heavy payloads make it extremely valuable for many missions, particularly in regional conflicts where Russia seeks to project power without deploying its most advanced aircraft. The Su-24 provides the perfect balance of capability and affordability. Operational history also shapes the 2025 Su-24's reputation. Over the decades, the aircraft has seen extensive combat, from Afghanistan in the 1980s to Chechnya, Georgia, Syria, and Ukraine in the 21st century. Each conflict has tested and shaped the aircraft's evolution, prompting upgrades and tactical changes. In Syria, for instance, Su-24s were used heavily for ground strike missions, delivering both guided and unguided munitions. The lessons learned from that theater directly influenced the avionics upgrades and precision weapons integration seen in the 2025 models. The Su-24 has also had a complex relationship with geopolitics. Several countries besides Russia continue to operate variants of the aircraft, including Algeria, Iran, and Syria. Its export history means that the aircraft's upgrades and combat record influence regional balances of power. In 2025, Russian-aligned nations that still operate Su-24 fleets are also receiving modernization support, ensuring that the aircraft remains a part of global military dynamics. A key question often raised is, why keep the Su-24 flying in 2025 when Russia already has the Su-34 fullback, which was designed as its replacement? The answer lies in numbers, mission specialization, and cost. The Su-34 is more advanced, more survivable, and more capable, but it is also far more expensive to operate. The Su-24, by contrast, fills the role of a reliable strike aircraft that can handle missions where the risks do not justify deploying the most advanced platforms. It also allows Russia to maintain a larger strike fleet without incurring the costs of an all-new force. Another reason is the unique role of the Su-24 Mr. Reconnaissance variant. This specialized version is used for tactical reconnaissance, carrying advanced sensors and cameras to provide real-time battlefield intelligence. In 2025, with improved digital reconnaissance pods and satellite-linked data transmission, the Su-24 Mr. continues to serve as an important tool for battlefield awareness. This ensures that the Su-24 family as a whole continues to offer more than just strike capabilities. In addition, the Su-24 serves as a training platform for pilots transitioning to more advanced strike aircraft. The experience of flying a heavy, low-level penetration aircraft provides skills that are useful even when transitioning to platforms like the Su-34. Thus, its utility goes beyond combat and extends into the training ecosystem of the Russian Air Force. When looking at the aircraft from a purely performance standpoint, the Su-24 has a maximum speed of around Mach 1.3, a combat range exceeding 600 kilometers depending on payload, and the ability to carry up to 8,000 kilograms of ordnance. While these numbers may not match modern stealth bombers, they remain competitive for a tactical bomber in 2025, especially given its upgrades. Its two-person crew while pilot and weapons systems officer ensures that complex missions can be handled efficiently, with one focusing on flying and the other on targeting and weapons employment. The survivability of the Su-24 has also been enhanced with modern countermeasure systems. The 2025 version is equipped with radar warning receivers, electronic countermeasure pods, and infrared countermeasures designed to decoy incoming missiles. These upgrades are essential, as the Su-24 lacks stealth features and must rely on electronic warfare and tactics to survive in hostile environments. The modernization ensures that while not invincible, the Su-24 remains capable of completing missions even in moderately contested airspace. The Su-24's 2025 presence on the battlefield is also symbolic. It represents the philosophy of extending the life of proven platforms through continuous upgrades rather than relying solely on expensive next-generation designs. This approach is not unique to Russia. Many air forces around the world continue to operate legacy aircraft that have been modernized to meet current needs. For Russia, The Su-24 is both a symbol of its Cold War heritage and a practical asset that continues to provide tactical utility. Its role in modern conflicts demonstrates this philosophy in action. Whether in Ukraine or the Middle East, the Su-24 has been employed in situations where its ability to deliver heavy payloads, operate in poor weather, and strike with precision are critical. The 2025 iteration builds on this, making it even more adaptable to the unpredictable and hybrid warfare scenarios of today. The story of the Su-24 is not just about hardware, but also about doctrine. The aircraft was designed for deep strikes into NATO territory during a potential Cold War conflict, but in modern times, it has been adapted to perform surgical strikes in limited wars. This shift from strategic deterrence to tactical utility reflects the changing nature of warfare. Instead of preparing for a massive East-West confrontation, the Su-24 now operates in regional conflicts where flexibility and adaptability are more important than sheer numbers. Looking ahead, the Su-24 is not expected to serve indefinitely. Russia will eventually phase it out in favor of more modern platforms. However, as of 2025, the aircraft still plays a significant role. It serves as a reminder that older designs, when modernized, can still hold their ground in a rapidly advancing technological landscape. It also highlights the importance of cost-effective solutions in maintaining a balanced and capable air force. The Su-24's legacy is immense. It introduced variable geometry,